Alright, welcome back to more Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World. In the last episode we completed some quests. And yeah, we have more available here, but I'm not going to do them. Every time you re-enter though, you get new quests available with different rewards. So you can kind of cycle between them. If you find like a new item or whatever, you can get a new item. I wouldn't do it unless there's like a new item to get. So far it's all the items we already have. The only item I don't have is the blue fluid. I don't have Volt's Whim. I guess I'll do that real quick. The ones that say like nearby forest, you just have to fight a battle and it's really easy to do. The ones that have a dungeon name, you have to go through the dungeon, which takes a long time. Oh, we have new enemies anyway. I need to show off the new enemies anyway. Echeneus? I don't know how to pronounce that. Come on, wake up from it. Get confused too damn easy. Or stunned, whatever it is. Yeah, you can't capture monsters during these quests. These type of you can catch monsters during the other quests. What the hell? He killed one of my wolves. The hell, man? That wasn't hard work. That was easy. We get Bolt's Whim, whatever the hell that is. Probably cast some sort of thunder spell. Earn the Healing Art Charge. Yep, alright, I'm done looking at them right now. Let's go over here to advance the storyline. We're here in Azul. I meant to read his dialogue, but oh well. Perhaps you'd like an anti-fire crystal ball. It's quite effective. What? You don't want it? Oh, okay, that's what he said. Okay, never mind. A very handy cauldron that will... You don't want it? Either? Well, my magical charms work really well. They're damn charms, dude. Oh, we can enter this. You couldn't enter this in, It seems to be a prison. There's someone inside. Oh. This wasn't here, I don't think, in Tales of Symphonia. I don't think so, anyway. Take a look at this. This is burned too. Why is this happening? It's very troubling. Max out on some of these healing items. Stinger can make deadly poison. I'm not gonna bother with it right now. We have to go to the dock to advance the storyline. Yeah, we get a scene, and then after the scene, there's a couple skits that we can get. Or no, there's one skit we can get after this. And then we can find another Wonder Chef.
What do you think happened? The smell is coming from that box.
Excuse me, what happened here? There were seafood gels in there, but they all got burnt up.
Ah, seafood gels. That explains the fishy smell.
You say they got burnt. How?
An arsonist. Some punk's been lighting up the town. We finally managed to catch him, though.
Wait, if you caught him, wouldn't that mean there's someone else?
That bastard must have broken out of jail.
What makes you so sure it's the same person?
Whenever he sets something on fire, this strange bright light always appears. Same thing happened when these seafood gels went up in flames. I told him that dinky prison would never hold a huge guy like that.
That's horrible. We must put a stop to this arsonist before we leave.
Well, we could, but I'm surprised to hear this coming from you. You're usually all stay focused. We have to find the Centurion's cores and stuff.
What's wrong with that? It's not as if we're in a hurry.
But we have a job to do. I mean, maybe not you and I exactly, but Emil and Marta still have to locate the Centurion's cores before Lloyd gets to them. Shouldn't we at least head to the harbor and find out when the next ship is leaving?
The harbor.
Oh, that's right. You can't swim, so...
Fine, we'll go to the harbor.
Rain really can't swim?
Yep, she sinks like a lump of lead. It doesn't matter if it's an ocean or a stream, she hates water. She kinda tries to hide it though.
Lead, you say? I certainly wouldn't expect that to float.
Right. That's why we sometimes call people who can't swim leadheads.
Well, that explains it then. Who could hope to swim with a head that heavy?
You think it's her head that causes her to sink?
Doesn't it stand to reason? Plus, depending on where she would swim, the lead could contaminate the local supply of drinking water.
Huh?
I must admit my surprise. I would never have imagined Rain to be made of metal. If that's the case, it might be possible to classify her as a new breed of monster.
Well, she is like a monster when she's in ruin mode.
Alright, the next Wonder Chef can be gotten here on this boat in Azul. Right here. This is Wonder Chef number 6. We get the recipe for sashimi, however you pronounce it. Oh shit, I don't even know if you guys could hear me this episode because I had my volume up really loud, but you can hear me now. As you can see, the boat got torched, and I just fixed it up too. I've got no choice but to keep standing guard, so that... Well, actually no, that's where I turned it up for the cutscene. Never mind. So that no more damage comes to the ship. Can't stand this. Everything's on fire in Azul. It's kind of weird. Anyway, we got another scene coming up ahead. And we also have another skit as well after the scene. And then we have another scene and then another skit. So we got quite a lot of scenes and skits coming up.
Sorry, buddy. No ships are gonna be leaving port anytime soon.
Why not?
Well, you must have heard about that last fire we had. That arsonist must be on the loose again. If we shipped out now, he might escape by pretending to be one of the passengers.
What are we supposed to do if we're in a hurry?
We just had another fire, and you're in a hurry to leave town? Seems a little fishy to me.
What did you say? Why don't you try saying that to my face, smart guy?
What? If you're saying you're not, then...
Then what?
I can't breathe.
Emil, stop it! You can't go into Ratatosk mode here. apologize to the guy.
Right. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, sure.
So, back to the arsonist. Let's find him. Once we do, we can leave on the ship.
Yeah, let's check out the jail first to see if we can find any clues.
Yeah. What's wrong with me?
Hey, Marta, does Emil really go into Ratatosk mode this often?
I don't think it used to happen quite so much. I wonder if there's something keeping him on edge.
Maybe having my sister and me around all the time is stressing him out.
I don't think that's it, but I'll ask him.
Okay, thanks.
Excuse me. I was wondering if you could tell us anything about the escaped arsonist.
Huh? The arsonist escaped? Don't be ridiculous. He's still there. See for yourself.
He is.
What's going on here?
If the arsonist is still here, then the latest fire must have been started by someone else.
Do you mind if we have a word with the criminal?
Sure, but be careful.
Alright, there's no skip we can get, but we have to leave and come back. We gotta go to the world map and then come back to do the skit. Alright, it should show up now. Well, we gotta go somewhere else and then come back. Oh, there it was. Damn it. There it is.
We'll see what the captured arsonist has to say. That should prove to be the key to this whole affair.
Yeah, short little skit. But yeah. Alright, back to Azul. Now we can enter the prison. Yeah, make sure to do that skit. It's missable if you don't. Or I guess it's missable anyway. I went and saved it because my emulator was crashing yesterday when I was playing this for some reason. It didn't crash today. But yesterday it crashed twice. Oh. I already know who we're about to see, but I'm not going to spoil it. Let me up the volume. If you played this before, you know who we're about to see.
Regal!
Rain. Genus. What are you doing here?
That's what we should be asking you.
I'm embarrassed for you to see me like this.
Is this a friend of yours?
Yes, this is Regal Bryant. He was with us in the journey of world regeneration.
He's also the president of the Lazareno Company.
Lazareno? But they're huge! Why would their president be starting fires?
So, Regal, tell us, what happened?
To be honest, I don't really know myself. I was in town on business when I happened to meet a man named Berg, a gel maker who said he'd seen Lloyd. While we were speaking, I suddenly found myself engulfed by this strange light, and just like that, I blacked out. When I came to, the building was in flames, and Berg was lying unconscious. I grabbed him and ran outside.
Where you were arrested and blamed for all the fires.
Exactly. but I had nothing to do with any of it.
Of course, we would never think you would.
So you wouldn't know anything about the most recent fire?
What? There was another fire?
We're looking for the person that started it.
Arson is one of the most cowardly crimes. If I could leave this prison, I would gladly join you in your search.
The man you met, Berg, he didn't vouch for you?
Unfortunately, he's still out cold. He may have inhaled a lot of smoke during the fire.
Hey, Marta, do you think you might be able to use healing arts to help Berg?
I'm not sure, but it's worth a shot.
Then let's go. If we can get him to wake up, maybe we can clear Regal's name.
Good idea. Let's do that.
Okay.
I heard Berg was taken to his house. Please, do anything you can.
Hey, Genus, could you tell me a little about Regal?
Well, we got to know him when he traveled with us on the journey of world regeneration 2 years ago. He's the type of guy you can always depend on.
And as president of the world-famous Lazareno company, he's well respected wherever he goes.
But he was a prisoner the first time we met him, too.
What?
It almost seemed like he started to enjoy being locked up.
I wish you were joking, but I think you might be onto something there. He's mentally exhausted. We have to do something, and quickly.
Yeah, Regal is back, and he's still got those shackles on his hands. On his arms, whatever. He's basically feels like he hasn't atoned for his past crimes or whatever. It's weird. So he keeps himself shackled. 8, 9, 10. Ready or not, here I come. Seen a girl about this tall around here? No. Okay, now I'm starting to get worried. Come on, Nancy, where'd you go? Playing hide and go seek with my dad. So this is like Tales of Symphonia, except instead of a kid back here, it was, I think, the dude's wife, and he was looking for his wife. But now in this game, it's his kid. So weird. Everybody's hiding from that man. He must have major issues for people to be hiding from him. Give me watch over the ships. I wouldn't want them to catch fire. If you thought I was daydreaming about Lila, well, think again. It seems like Berg was trying to come up with a new product to compete with Azul's beloved blowfish cakes. Once Berg feels well again, maybe Azul will have one more famous food to call its own. I hope Berg feels better soon. What do blowfish cakes taste like? It's not really something I'd put into words. Yeah, it's not something I'd want anyway. So I don't really care. I've been doing a bit of thinking about these serial arsons. Even though the arsonist was locked up in jail, someone started another fire. Must be a secret exit from the prison. That Willie arsonist used the secret exit to leave and set the fire, and then snuck back into the jail. Yeah, probably. Seems about right. Wonder where Berg went. He told me he was going to give me some new blowfish cakes. I was looking forward to eating them. Alright. To find Berg, we gotta go over this way and then go in one of the buildings. And then there'll be a scene, and then there's a couple more skits after the scene's over.
you think?
From the looks of it, he might have been poisoned by a light frog.
A light frog? Ah, yes, that's what you humans call it. What strange names you have for things. Yes, this man has been infected by the poison of the Nasdrovier, the monster your people call the light frog.
Nostrovier? Light frog?
Nasdrovier is the proper term. Light frog is the term you humans call it. The Nasdrovier absorbs high amounts of energy and releases it in a burst of light and heat. It's enough to knock out any creature that touches it.
Light and heat. Then that must be what's causing all the fires around here.
Of course! It must be the light frog.
It's called the Nasdrovier.
If I remember correctly, the light frog is a rare species that only lives near Flanor.
Nasdrovier.
Isolde has a trade route with Flanor. The creatures could have arrived in cargo bound for here, then flourished due to the unusual weather conditions.
So assuming this is the result of light frog poison, an antidote ought to cure him, right?
Nasdrovier.
Unfortunately, there's no antidote for the light frog's poison. It's more of a viral infection rather than a venom.
I believe Rosemary is able to counter the light frog's poison.
Tenebrae, you're giving in?
Just leave me alone.
But where do we find some rosemary?
It used to grow wild in the Camberto caves, but I heard it became extinct with the recent climate changes.
Great. What do we do now?
Well, we know what caused the fires. Let's explain the situation so we can leave by ship.
But what about Berg? And we can't just leave Regal in jail like that.
I don't like it either, but the most important thing right now is to find the Centurion's cores as soon as possible, correct?
Rain, how could you say something like that?
It's our only choice. We've done everything we can here.
But I can't just ignore someone who's suffering right in front of me.
Then what do you propose we do? Keep in mind that Lloyd could be taking the Centurion's cores as we speak. And what if he plans to use the cores to hurt others?
Rain!
I can't believe you! Wasn't Lloyd your student? Your friend?
I'm merely pointing out a possibility.
I say we find a cure.
And how exactly do you plan on doing that? Please, you don't even have the means.
We just have to find it in those damn Camberto caves. How can you be so sure that they're all gone?
And what about the Centurion's core?
Shut up! We're the ones who need to find all the cores. What do you care?
All right then, let's go to the Camberto caves.
Rain?
I apologize. Please forget everything I said. Come on, let's go.
What's up with Rain?
I think she was trying to provoke Emil on purpose.
Why would she do that?
I don't know.
I must confess, you continue to fascinate me. If we could only tap into your memories, the mysteries of the ancient world would be at our disposal.
It's incredible how dramatically Rain changes from moment to moment.
Is it? I barely notice anymore. What I thought was odd was when she was needling you with all those questions earlier.
Really? The way she is now seems a lot weirder than that.
I don't know. There was something very curious about her interest in you.
No way! She was definitely weirder just now.
Genus, Marta, may I ask what you find so odd, very curious, and definitely weird about me?
Nothing at all!
Did you visit the place we're heading to right now during your journey of regeneration?
No, we did our fair share of traveling then, but there were plenty of places we didn't see.
Really?
Well, it's not like we were sightseeing, but I'm pretty sure we passed through all the major towns.
Oh, I just figured you guys had pretty much been everywhere there is to go.
I think Tenebrae's seen more of the world than we have. He's been alive a really long time.
If you insist on treating me like a senile old buffoon, I have nothing to say to you.
He's very sensitive about his age.
Still, it can't be much longer before all his fur goes white.
How rude. Especially coming from someone with a full head of white hair.
It's silver. Old people are so grouchy.
Alright, at this point we can continue Alice's side quest and Richter's side quest. We have to leave Azul Saber game at this point. That's what I'm going to do anyway. And we have to go to Acelia first to advance Alice's side quest. Alright, we're going to continue Alice's side quest. We got to go to Acelia, to the school. You can do this after you get done with the events and get through some of the events in Azul. Alright, so let's go to the school now. And after we get to the school, we'll get a scene.
Why, hello there. Alice, just the people I wanted to see.
Alice! You're Alice. You must be.
And you are?
It's me, Bernie. Don't you remember? We were in the orphanage in Haima together. I've heard a lot about you. You're some amazing bigwig in the Vanguard now, right? Looks like you're doing really well for yourself. We always knew you were destined for greatness.
Well, Mart, little pet, I'll let you off for today. Come everyone, we're going.
Hey.
Lady Alice, Sir Hawk has yet to rejoin us.
That's fine. We'll go and meet him ourselves.
Yes, ma'am.
Get a load of her. A half-elf acting like she's all hot stuff.
Alice is a half-elf?
Yep, that girl's dangerous. She used her magic to control some monsters and destroyed the orphanage in Haima. A lot of people died.
Why would she do that?
Hard to say. She got picked on a lot back at the orphanage for being a half-elf. Maybe it was her way of getting revenge.
Wow, so Alice is a half-elf.
Marta, you didn't know?
No. I heard that she can use magic because she uses the power of monsters, so...
But that Bernie guy gave me the creeps. More than Alice.
Yeah, you're right. Can you believe that guy? I can't stand two-faced people like that.
Alright, and that was part 2 of Alice's side quest. That's all we could do for now with that. We could do more later, of course. Alright, we're going to do part 2 of Richter's side quest now. After the events in Azul, you can do it. We gotta go to... Hakonesia Peak. Which is quite a long ways away, apparently. Yeah. Wow. On the other side of the map, basically. And when you enter, you get a scene.
It's Richter. What should I do? I'll go talk to him.
What are you doing?
Oh, I need to talk to Koten. Wait here, okay?
Why? I'll go with you.
No, I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise.
So I can't come? Okay, I'll wait here then.
Don't worry, Lady Marta. I shall accompany Emile inside.
Right. Now the Balacroft tombstone to complete the deal.
I know. You'll give up the spiritual tome then?
Of course.
Richter!
Emil?
What's the spiritual tome? Does it have anything to do with Ratatosk?
Not directly.
So they are related somehow?
Why should I explain this to you?
Because you matter to me. Richter, why are you in the Vanguard? You're so nice to me, except when it comes to Ratatosk's core. Please, tell me!
No.
Then I'm going with you. If your plan has anything to do with killing Ratatosk, I have to stop you.
Is Marta here with you?
I won't let you kill her!
All right. I'll let you assist me. But if I so much as glimpse her in the corner of my eye, she's as good as dead.
What do you want me to do?
Come to Asgard. I'll explain things there. Now go. Or I'll head outside now and kill Marta.
Right.
You're back. What's the surprise?
Well, we sort of have to go to Asgard, you see, but...
What? Why?
Lady Marta, I believe Emil is thinking about doing something for you. Please give him your support.
Well, I guess we can. But promise you'll explain all of this.
Sure. Thanks, Tenebrae.
To be honest, I'm not comfortable with this, but it wouldn't hurt to know what Richter is up to.
What are you two whispering about over there?
Nothing.
Oh, what great timing. I have a favor to ask of you, Marta.
A favor from me?
You see, we've been planning to hold a festival here to revive tourism. We've been wondering if you might perform the maiden ritual as part of the festivities. Please come to my house. I'll be happy to fully explain things there. Richter told me what's going on. I'll keep Marta busy while you're out with him. Please head to the inn.
Hold on. Emil, what are you going to do?
This works out perfectly since I've got some errands to run. I'll just meet up with you afterwards at the mayor's house.
You're keeping a lot of secrets from me lately.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Marta.
You should probably find something to make it up to her.
Yeah. What am I gonna do?
Are you referring to meeting Lady Marta in Asgard?
You make it sound so simple. I just know she's gonna chew me out as soon as she sees me.
I can see who wears the pants in this relationship.
This isn't a laughing matter. I'm so screwed.
There you are.
So where do we go first?
There's a researcher named Liner here, who's an expert on the Balacroft Mausoleum. We'll see him first.
I know Liner.
Is that so? Then lead the way.
About Marta.
I made arrangements with the mayor. So long as she doesn't run into me, I won't kill her. At least for now.
Thank you. I knew you were a nice person.
Don't misunderstand. I still plan on taking Ratatosk's core from her. And when I do, she will die. Don't forget that. Yes? What do you want?
Nothing.
Then what are you staring at me for?
I was just thinking. We haven't traveled together like this for a while.
So?
I mean, never mind.
Hey, Emil. And who's this with you?
This is Richter. We'd like to go to the Balacroft Mausoleum.
I thought it was destroyed when the giant tree went out of control.
Yes, the entrance is completely blocked off.
Damn it. Now what?
Actually, maybe we could get to the Balacroft Mausoleum from the altar under the stone dais.
What do you mean?
Well...
It's worth a try. Come on, Emil.
Hey, Emil. About that guy.
You mean Richter? He can be a bit curt, but he's a good person.
You mean you don't know? Oh, right. Humans can't tell. Sorry, forget I said anything. Be careful out there.
All right. Can we get in without Marta?
Yes, Master Richter? You called?
It seems there's an entrance to a Centurion altar here. Can you open the way?
The seal has already been broken once? Then it's quite simple.
Whoa.
It's nothing special. I could have done this.
What? Spiteful Tenebrae, you're here too? Oh, this is awful. I feel gloomy and depressed already. Master Richter, if you'll excuse me.
My. Only the Centurion of Water could be such a wet blanket.
Come on, you're both Centurions, right? You should be friends.
Leave them be. Let's go.
Okay.
Don't take too much time.
Who are you talking to?
Mortal Summer! Die!
Too easy. Hold on.
Hmm?
Something seems out of place here. Let's investigate.
Out of place? I don't see anything odd.
Really? Oh, I suppose you wouldn't.
I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. That was my mistake.
Huh? Oh, okay. What was that about? Richter seemed a little sad just now. Whew.
Emil, don't touch the walls!
Huh?
These ancient ruins are often rigged with booby traps. Just pay attention and don't do anything stupid.
I'm sorry. I really am sorry.
I heard you the first time.
I'm sorry. You really seem to know a lot about these ruins. Are you an archaeologist or something like that?
I believe I told you I was in the Vanguard.
Oh yeah, right.
A long time ago, I did some work involving ruins. That's why I know what I know. That's all.
Thank you.
What?
I'm just happy you answered one of my questions.
It must have just slipped out.
I'd love to hear more about...
I have nothing else to say.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I can talk again. Alright. So we gotta examine this. The music of the entrance bell changed. Okay, so now we need to go to the wind change thing. With this monster. So let's go over here. Grab this. So we gotta go third, fourth, second, and first now. How do I use the ring again? Okay, R1. Third. Fourth. Second, and then first. Something moved far away. Alright, we're now gonna head to Balkroof Mausoleum from the original game, from Tales of Symphonia. So.
Don't take too much time.
Alright, I got a poltergeist. Gonna put it back in storage, of course, but nice to have. Always take new monsters. Alright guys, you ready to go back to an area from Tales of Symphonia? It should look very familiar. Though it's looks like the entrance is destroyed up ahead.
Master Richter! I knew you'd do it. Isn't this the Balacroft Mausoleum?
Wow, we did it! Why are you staring at me? Is there something on my face?
No, I'm sorry. It's nothing.
Did I do something wrong?
No, it's not you. It's just...
Aqua, what would be achieved by telling him?
I know! Jeez, Tenebrae, you're such a pain!
Tenebrae, is there something you're not telling me?
Ah, well, you see...
You look like a friend of mine. That's all.
What?
Just forget about it. Let's get moving. We have to find the Balacroft tombstone as soon as possible.
Looks like your fighting skills have come a long way.
You taught me everything I know.
That was only when we first met.
But that was enough for me to learn the basics of battle. I consider you my mentor.
Would you say the same when I kill Marta?
Well...
Don't grow too fond of me. I'm your enemy.
Right.
Alright, I'm gonna go fight this thing over here and then I'm gonna...
Say your prayers.
Alright, we're doing me Colossus. Holy shit, they're strong. Let me turn his damn arts off. I don't want him to use it, dude. Just attack, bro. Screw my elemental shit up. They can do fire stuff, I'm fine with that, but don't do anything else. Mortal Summer and Enduring Summer is fine, but I don't want them using their stuff. As you can catch with these guys. He's just like Kratos.
That was too easy.
He's basically the new Kratos. So you'll learn the skill Lure too. Let's see if we can actually get a Colossus, that'd be nice. Oh, we did! Damn, I actually add this thing to my party. Seems like a pretty unique monster. Though I say that, but I'd have to get rid of my Mithril Golem, which I really like. Screw it, we're gonna add the Colossus to our party. It's just sitting here just like it's a unique monster, so I'm gonna take it. And level it up. 99 luck. I don't know what luck does in this game, but... I have 8 skill points available. I could add something to my... not worth it. Alright guys, I'm in the video here. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. Later.